So, since my last video about the Warden which got an amazing success, I asked you to create a board featuring the Warden. I received some interesting propositions, sometimes too simple, sometimes too complicated. But this is a board made by
Estrellartico.
Oh wait, she said something.
If you choose me, please put my name in the title as Kosshy. Big smile.
Okay, so this is a board made by
Kosshy,
which got my attention. The board looks like this, and features all the classic chess pieces, plus the Warden, and the Angel which is a very particular piece. It moves one square forward in diagonal, captures like a bishop, and protect all the nearby pieces. So this means that in this board, my opponent's field is completely defended by the Wardens and protected by the Angels, very hard to attack. And I will also need in the game to deal with the threats of the pieces, the restriction areas and the protective fields. This is going to be hard. I have to precise that all the pawns can promote to knight, bishop, queen, warden, and angel. I also cannot put a warden on these squares, else it will turn into a rook. Very clever from her. So, with this being said, let's move to the game, which opposes the Chesscraft Grandmaster Alexandra Popes against the scaring Warden. So, as I got two Wardens, I should try a very aggressive opening. So d5, b6, e5, b5. Strange opening, but anyway, Warden to e4. g6. Man, I never saw something so weird. Let's capture the other pawn with my angel. e7. Haha, I can't trade since his bishop is protected by his angel, so I guess bishop to d3. g5. Again. Let's develop my other bishop. h6. Let's challenge this pawn. Pawn captures, bishop recaptures. h5. I guess this is a free pawn. f6, very aggressive. I now see why he didn't develop anything during these 10 moves. He wants to open the board and then paralyze me with his wardens. So instead of capturing, let's try warden to f2. Bishop to a7. He is actually threatening my warden, but thanks to my angel, I can defend with c5. Bishop back to c9. Great. Let's consolidate the pawn structure. Knight to a7. The answer is pretty forced, angel to a6. Bishop to h7. Man. He really wants to threat my wardens, but anyway, warden to d4. Bishop back to f9. Perfect. I will now challenge the f-pawn. Pawn captures, bishop recaptures. Knight to h7. Okay, I know that since the last release, the computer got stronger, so even this looks like a free knight. I'm pretty sure this is a trap. Okay, you know what? Bishop takes h7. Bishop recaptures, queen recaptures with check. Warden block. Okay, so now that his warden is pinned, I should try to block his position. So let's try bishop to h6. Knight to b9. Man. I completely forgot my knights. So knight to f4. d7. Knight to g6. Warden to d8. Oops, this is a very strong move. He's about to block all my attacking pieces, so I have only one option, warden to f8. Knight to c7. Wow, this guy now plays like a grandmaster. He actually forks my angel in the square d9, so I can't save my warden anymore. So I guess b5. Knight to d9. Yes. Knight to c4. Knight takes f8, knight recaptures. Angel to d9. Okay, so now he wants to take advantage of his two wardens and block me. But I still have a warden, so warden to f4. a7. In fact, I should get rid of his angels also, they protect everything. Let's try bishop to g7. e6, wanting to open the game again, but I refuse. d6. Queen to e10. Oh, I suddenly have a slightly better idea. I have a passed pawn on the h-file, so here we go h5. King to d10. Oops, his warden is now unpinned. Let's first threat the other warden to get a tempo. Warden to e8, okay, so h6. Warden to e7. Man. This is getting serious, I gotta move my queen. Angel to e9. Oh no, my knight. Lol, he just got into my trap. h7. Warden to g7. Perfect, let's continue with queen to g2. Warden to g3. Okay, so be gentle, my knight is coming for you. Bishop to d8. This does nothing, so knight to f1. Warden to g9. I don't care, knight takes g3. Angel takes f8. And now let's defend the g-file with my warden. Warden to g6. Nice move, but I have queen to e4. Warden to g7. Perfect. Knight to g5. And he has to choose between freeing my bishop or block his angel. Bishop to a5 check. This does nothing, king to f1. Bishop back to d8. Fine, I'll now try to promote queenside. b6. c6. Wow, this is a mistake, but very hard to spot. Let's show you. Angel takes d9. Queen takes d9. Pawn takes a7. Queen to a6 check. King to f2. Queen takes a7. And now, as you see, I've another passed pawn, and this will be difficult to defend everything for him. Queen to b4. Warden to g6. Yeah, he still have this, but as my king side is paralyzed, I will paralyze his king side too. So warden to g5, and I will have permanent threat against his warden with my queen when I will be in trouble. Bishop to e7. Right, let's go for promotion. a5. King to e9. This is time for my angel to be useful. Angel to d2. King to e8. Angel to c3. Bishop to d8. Nice move, but I always have queen to e4. Angel to g7, this piece is definitely stuck. But in fact this position is really bad for me. I have no way to defend my pawn from falling, and if it falls, black will enter into my basement and this will be over. Unless I find a brilliant move. But wait, I subscribed to CJX Chess 17, which is specialist about brilliant moves. I'm now filled with brilliant moves, and I see how I can get rid of there. I will play the brilliant move queen to b4, and if black takes on a5, I can have some perpetual checks if black doesn't want to lose a pawn or even a queen. Let's see how he will react. Queen to d10. Great, I can now play a6. King to f7. Queen to a4. Bishop to c9. Nice block, but he forgot I haven't used a piece yet. Let's add some testosterone in the game and play king to e2. Bishop to a7. King to d3. Queen to e10. I don't want to block the fourth column for my queen, so king to c2. Queen takes h7. King to b3. Bishop to d10. Queen to c4, make room for the king. Bishop to f8. Wow, what a blunder, because now there is a7 on the board looking for promotion, so he must give up his bishop to avoid that. Bishop takes d6. Yes. C takes d6. Queen to h8. Queen to a6. Queen to a8. I have to bring my king, but I also fear his king, so to prevent that, queen to d9 check. King to g8. Queen to e10 check. King to h8. Queen to f10 check. King to h7. Queen to f9 check. Queen to g8. Man. He's refuting perpetual check and don't even allow queen trade. But I can't have some good moves too. Queen takes d7 and now my pawn is protected by my angel, so my queen is mobile. Queen to a8. Queen takes e6. King to h8. Wanting to avoid check. I should really trade the queens now or even bring my king further. Queen to d7. Queen to g8 check. King to b4. Queen to a8. King to a5. Queen to f8. King to a6. Queen to g8. Queen takes c6, and now this is over for him. Promotion is coming. Queen to e10 check. Queen block, and now queen is forced to go on e8 or g8. Yes, finally. On the 75th move of the game, I can finally play a8, promoting to. I guess, I have to grab a lot of space and trade the queens, so promoting to queen. Queen to g8. I can try everything, he'll always have some way to defend. But as I'm filled with brilliant moves, I'll now use my passed pawns. So d7. King to h7, unpinning the queen, and looking for perpetual checks. So queen a to c8 to get a shield. Queen to e6 check. Queen blocks, and he's out of checks. Queen takes e5. Let's defend the angel with the forcing move queen to b6. Angel takes f6. This is a good move, but I have the brilliant angel sacrifice queen takes f6, forcing queen takes c3. Yes, so now, I have the brilliant warden sacrifice queen to e8, forking queen and mate in one. So black can only play one move, queen takes g5. But I have now a third sacrifice with queen e takes g6 check, forcing black to recapture with the queen, and now I can finally exchange the queens. But this is not over, because here the sequence ends with a knight sacrifice with the brilliant move d8, and there is no way black is stopping the passed pawn. The game is over.